about. You know, I just want to thank everyone that's partaken in this, the zone, truthfully the ring as well, me carrying it, and Fatal Fury. Let's get it going. So to that, just balance, man. I'm here to bring and restore balance to this 3D dimension world, and you know, just take over again, like I always do. Times Square takeover.
Teo, Arnold says that you've been avoiding him. He's wanted this fight for a long time, probably since you first stepped up from lightweight to junior welterweight. He's wanted this fight. Why hasn't it happened until now?
Why hasn't it happened until now? I mean, look, I just focus on fights, man. Just focus on big fights. I don't think Barboza is that type, but you know, His Excellency, they asked for the fight. They think that it's a great fight, lucrative fight for this card, and you know, hey, what can I do?
When it was first brought up to you a couple of years ago, and both of you guys were top ranked, were you thinking that he hasn't achieved enough, or he doesn't have a big enough name, or what was the reason?
Look, I think like stylistically, he's a strong fighter, strong Mexican fighter. I mean, you know, we've seen those in the past and everything. I just think that I think it's just the way top rank. I mean, Brad Jacobs is here alongside with me. I mean, he could probably give you guys more detail in that form. I don't think that he had that eye. That's
all right. Before we talk to Brad Jacobs, let's talk.
He's 32. Hold on, wait, but like he's 32-0. He just got an interim world title. At 15 fights, I got my first world title, and I won it at Madison Square Garden, and then became undisputed at 16 fights. Like, and I'm only 27. Like, how old is you?
It's been a long time coming for Arnold Barboza.
32-0.
Hey, you didn't give a fucking right answer, bro. You still like you beat around the bush when they said how come you didn't accept this fight back then. Like,
to be real,
I think it's time. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Shout out to Top Rank, bro, for cutting the umbilical cord off and letting your ass crawl finally.
But I never actually
hey, bro, you want to wolf and talking like you're big and bad, bro, fighting an injured Loma and injured Jailer, bro, like
injured.
I'm the bro, come on, yeah, crazy.
Listen, I'm here, right? I'm Ring Magazine, right?
Yeah, okay, well, I'm taking that. I'm taking that Ring Magazine. Trust me, I'm taking that Ring Magazine.
I ain't gonna be here to discredit none of y'all fighters. Y'all do y'all thing, but I'm the only real Ring and WBO world champion in this bitch. I am that. Alright?
I earned that champ, but we have an undefeated contender here.
Let's believe that.
Arnold Barboza.
I'm the only world champion sitting here right now. Only one.
You ain't no world champion, bro. You're fucking
damn right. Yeah, you know what? I'm a universe champion, baby. I'm a
universe champion. I earn my shit. I travel. I earn my shit. Hostile territory, bro. You get your shit given to you in a plate.
I haven't seen it yet.
I earn my shit.
Where they at?
Ain't no one doing
what I'm doing, bro. Everybody know how I'm doing.
I'm fighting 3 of the top 5 guys in the pack in a 7-month span. Call me an old school fighter, bro. I'm fighting in a 7-month span, top 3 guys in the division.
Arnold,
who are you?
Arnold, let me ask you a question. Hold on, guys, hold on. Arnold, let's talk about that. All right, you've been fighting. You've been doing nothing but winning. You've been fighting difficult fighters. You're willing to travel to Manchester, England. You wanted this fight years ago. I remember it was after maybe one of his first or second fights at 140 pounds. Yeah. You climbed up on the ring. And I saw Teo tell maybe Carl already, hey, get this guy out of here.
He said, please.
Right, okay. So, is it better now that the fight is happening on May 2nd than had it happened years prior? Have you grown since that point?
Man, I think Teo's fighting me at the worst time he could fight me. You know, I'm coming off of two victories in like a 5-month span. You know, the train's hot right now. The train's going. The train's going. And I think that he you know, I'm shocked the road again. You know, I shocked it in Saudi, I shocked it in Manchester, and I'm gonna shock it again. Coming to New York in his hometown, right? I don't know this hometown, but yeah. See, I figure you don't have a hometown.
Shut that shit up over there.
He's a mutt, bro. You don't have.
Ain't nobody from any borough came at me that way. All right now. They love me. They respect me. Cause I respect the fuck out of everybody.
Arnold, I got another question. Arnold, I got another question for you. People know about him
over here, man.
Before they know about you.
For me.
Hey, don't worry about it. I got him. Don't worry about it, bro. I got him. Don't worry about it. May 2nd. Show up, and I'm gonna show out. You'll see.
I need a sponsorship deal. That matter of fact.
For people who don't know you,
potassium, baby.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background? I know you come out of a gym in South El Monte. The great Ben Lira. He's one of these gurus of boxing that people in Southern California, boxing people, they know who he is. They know he's a builder of champions going back to the amateur level. I know the people that you're involved with. I see you at the developmental shows, the club shows. There's nothing but respect between you and the fans and the boxing people of Southern California. But for folks from outside of Southern California. What makes you you? What makes you special? Tell us about that hard cloth that you were cut from.
Yeah, man. You know, I grew up in the city of El Monte. Nothing was given to me, man. Everything's been hard work. You know, from club shows, selling tickets, you know, hustling out there, man, trying to make my name. Nothing was given to me. Nothing was given to me. Everything was earned. You know what I mean? I'm not doing some, funny push-ups and shit on the internet. You know, I'm trying to grind, man. That's what I'm doing. You know, and I'm just grinding. I'm a worker, man. I work hard. You know, I think that separates me from everybody else. You know, I think I'm at where I'm at right now because of my hard work. You know, shout out to my pops, man, who's been my trainer since I was 5 years old. You know, fighting in smoker fights. You know, because I was, I couldn't fight. I was 8 years old, so I couldn't have a USA license. So I was fighting his undercard, my pop's undercard. You know, so man, that's the type of person I grew up, man. Grew up tough. You know what I'm saying? I grew up raised by a real man. You know, real man takes care of his family, man. That is not on that goofy shit. You know what I mean? So look, man, May 2nd, you know, I'm a live dog in there, man, and he's gonna find out. He's gonna see, just like everyone else says. Oh, he's not another. Well, I'm not on no level. We're gonna see when I'm raising that Ring Magazine belt, this WBO belt.
I can't wait to see it. You guys, well said. Let's move on to the second matchup here.
There's a press between you and Rolly Romero here, and I seem to remember years ago when you guys were prospects at lightweight. You might have been at junior lightweight at the time, as a matter of fact. There was a lot of talk about a sparring session, and there was John going back years ago between you two. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
I think we sparred about 8 years ago. It was a little rough sparring, I guess, but he continued to use that sparring to, kind of boost up his career. Credit to his point. But I don't have no bad blood to him. I'm here to, do my job and, set up that rematch. But I'm not overlooking him at all. I know that he's going to come to fight. It's a big opportunity on the main stage, so I got to be sharp and prepared.
I was interviewed last year. I think it was Ellie Seckback, and he brought up this matchup. And he said, well, who do you like in it? How do you see the fight? And I said to him, whoever lands first has a huge advantage immediately. It's like a lightning bolt left hook and a bomb of a right hand with Rolly Romero. Rolly, let's turn it over to you. That sparring session, it seems like Ryan's saying that you were kind of clout chasing, calling them out back in the day, but I think that's what young fighters do. But you do more than just talk on social media. I know you were a good interview. You move the needle. You got personality, but you're a former junior welterweight champion, and you've done a lot. Even though you didn't have that extensive amateur background like everybody else up here has.
I mean, if I was cloud chasing, he would have had cloud. He didn't have cloud at that moment. He didn't have anything. So, but it's just sparring. We're gonna see the real fight in the ring on May 2nd, and we're gonna make it a big fight. We're gonna make it one of the biggest fights in U.S. history, and that's for sure.
Rolly, I want to stay with you. The other guys, they've moved up in weight. I'm talking about Devin and Jose Ramirez, and they had sort of hit their limit, making 140 pounds. I used to look at Ryan, and I used to look at you, and just wonder, how do these guys make 135 pounds? The fact that this fight is taking place at welterweight, does that suit you? Is that better for you?
I mean, I called this years ago, saying that me and him were going to fight at welterweight. And this is when we were both 35-pounders, so... I mean, I long outgrown 140. I definitely outgrew 135 long ago. When I was 35-pounder, I should have been a 40-pounder. When I was 40-pounder, I should have been a 47-pounder. So, I mean, I'm like all muscle.
Does that affect your stamina? Does that affect your punch resistance when you're boiling down to make an unnatural lightweight?
I mean, it affects everything. I mean, it affects timing, explosive, everything. Anything you got, it really affects you.
Can you talk to us just a little bit about how important this fight is to you? I mean, is this the most important fight of your career, even though there's not a world title on the line for it? You're fighting one of the most popular fighters in the sport right now.
No, we're fighting for a WBA. For WBA
Is it the full world title?
No, it's the regular.
I'm sorry, guys. I just recognized the Ring Magazine title, but you guys are real. You guys are real fighters. You guys are. It's a very good.
Hey, Turkey, I am your champion, by the way. Ring Magazine, I am your champion.
We don't give a fuck.
Your Excellency, I am your champion.
Bro, we don't give a fuck, bro. I'm tired of hearing this shit. We don't give a fuck.
Boxing, baby, you gotta respect the origin.
Promise I'm gonna get to BCE. Enough of this shit.
Yeah, it's so boring. You guys are talking so polite to each other.
That's how we keeping it.
You guys are all talking so politely, man.
We're gonna run that.
What the fuck
Remember
is
that.
this?
We're gonna run that.
Yeah,
like it.
I hope, but like, bring it in.
100%.
Bring it in. Y'all not even put the chip in yet. Like, come on, pause, by the way, pause. But you have, y'all
All right, getting fired up, man. Okay, I'm gonna
Hey,
end this.
nobody talking shit right now. That's crazy.
I'm gonna end this session with the question to you. And I spoke to you a little bit, at the hotel a few hours ago. And we talked about you going into that first fight with Devin Haney and all the chaos, and you admitted you were not at 100%. There was drinking, there was smoking. You could have been in better shape. And you told me you got that out of the way. You're not drinking and you're not smoking. Did you have a renewed dedication to boxing and a renewed vigor for boxing? Because you're going to be fighting Rolly Romero, but I feel like you got Devin Haney in your sights, and it looks like you've got Teofimo Lopez in your sights.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to be great. I've always wanted to fight the best fighters in the sport.